Hey there, it's Trey Etheridge with Men Passionate About Christ Ministries. I'm here in Melbourne, Florida, and I just wanted to share with you our experience with City Fest this past spring. What an amazing day and weekend it was as we celebrated Jesus. We celebrated with amazing worship and a great message from Andrew. All of the kids and teenage events and games and things like that they had to send a message and plant seeds. It was just a phenomenal weekend. Years and years of planning by our team here in Brevard County, Florida, and they just did a great job. And seeing those great national worship acts was just it's just so inspiring, especially coming off of COVID and all the lockdowns and everything. And we just saw magic happen that weekend here in Brevard County, and I know you guys have got your event coming up very soon. One of the coolest events that I attended in preparation for City Fest was the Business and Civic Leaders Luncheon the week before the big event. And my ministry, MPACTMen's Ministries, we hosted a table of 9 people. And there was one person in particular I really wanted to invite, and he's an acquaintance friend of mine. I see him often, and for years he's been asking me questions about our ministry here and what we do, and I always invited him to church and to come some of our men's programs because I could really see a lot of things churning inside of his heart. And I was always a little bit hands off. And very nice, very cordial, always a friend, just said, hey, Trey, I got plans, or, that one's not going to be for me this weekend and whatnot. So about 2 weeks before the Business and Civic Leaders Luncheon here in Melbourne, I was with him over a dinner one night, and I just said, hey, look, we've known each other a while. You've been asking me all these questions about what we do with our ministry. Why don't you come on out to this Business and Civic Leaders Luncheon with me? I bought a table, lunch is on me. You're going to meet some amazing local business people you can network with. You're going to hear some awesome motivational speeches, and you're going to be able to chat with Andrew Palau, meet him personally, and you're going to walk away inspired in some sense. So what is it, man? Just 1 hour, come on out, I'll buy you lunch, and we'll have a good time. And he agreed to. So the day of the event comes around and he shows up. He was with me right when we walked in the door, and I introduced him to Andrew and some of the other business leaders that were in my church and everyone that was associated with the event. And we sat down and broke bread and heard the mayor and the key leaders in the business community and some of the politicians and Andrew give just great messages about who they are and how important Jesus is in their life. And after Andrew finished with his message on the gospel, and we adjourned, my friend that I've been trying for so long to come and just plant seeds with, he stood up, he looked at me when his eyes were really wide open, and he just said, wow, I've never heard the gospel shared that way. I was always nervous about coming because everything I've been exposed to within Christianity has always been about do's and don'ts and people looking at you and hypocrisy and judgment and condemnation. And I heard something today that caught my attention and it touched my heart. He checked off that day that he wanted to know more and that he wanted to grow in his knowledge of who Jesus really is. And now he's starting to join our men's programs, and he's coming to our events. He's coming to our next breakfast and our men's conference later in the year. And I'm seeing him grow. And that was the whole point, just to get him there. So I know all of you are going to be heading up a table in the coming weeks and inviting people. And we love to invite non-believers or people that are on the fence or people that have been burned by religion in the past. Ask them. Just tell them, lunch is on me. You're my friend. I love you. It'll be a great day. You're going to meet some amazing people, and let the Holy Spirit do his work like he did on my friend. So, words of encouragement. You guys have an amazing, amazing City Fest experience, and I can't wait to hear the stories coming out of your area at the Business and Civic Leaders Luncheon. This is Trey, signing out. Love you.